It's a midweek summon rush. Welcome to Raid in 2025. Hello, everyone. Bront, CatHerder here. We're having some fun talking Raid Shadow Legends, and we are here on my main account. We have a midweek summon rush, and we're going to pull some shards because this summon rush actually is pretty juicy. Now, there's some pretty good rewards in here. Honestly, the summon rushes generally have decent-ish rewards, but it looks like it is going to be 6 sacreds or the equivalent points for GOM for just the 25 fragments, or 11 if you want to go all the way to the additional 25 to get 50. And these are both bonuses, so you do not have to do these, but these mean that you can skip other events, or maybe not skip other events, and then you have extra fragments for mod if you were going for that route as well. So those are certainly options for you. On this account here, I think we're going to go all the way to get to the top of this to get those extra 50 fragments. That will make the fusion easier for me. It means I cannot necessarily be as on top of it and maybe miss 1 or 2 events. I have an idea of which events I would prefer to miss anyway, and if we don't miss them, then again, it is extra fragments towards mod or other stuff towards mod as well. So on this account, that makes some sense. So that is what we are going to do. There are some bonuses here for champions that we have. Let's move the camera and we'll talk about that. All right. So for the Sacreds, there is Ally Protection Progressives. So these are some fine champions here for the Ally Protection. Snick Track is okay. Kyoko is decent. Islin's not bad. To be fair, I don't have an Islin, and I don't know if I've got a Gaeth on this account or not. I do have all the other champions, and honestly, none of them really kind of excite me. So I think I'm actually going to leave this blank for this one. I am maybe tempted for Islin because you can do some weird stuff with him. We'll go with Islin. That seems fine. Because I don't have him, I did actually skip that fusion. And while I don't regret it, there's some fun stuff you can do with him. However, I'm also going to be pulling 18 Voids because I would like Neve here. Nekrit's a great champion. I've got a Nekrit. Krisk is a very good champion. I would love a Krisk, but she is just absolutely busted. She puts up the block damage early and often, gives you a way to do go second teams, will be fun in Arena. And since I enjoy Arena on this account, I would kind of like her. So I don't know exactly how far I am towards Mercy, but we're getting there because I haven't gotten a Void Legendary in a while. So I have an outside chance. Strangely enough, if you're interested in pulling Ancients, there is a 1+1 Legendary event for Ancients. So that is, if you're over about 120 to 150 into Mercy, it's something worth thinking about, especially if you've got enough to actually finish the Summon Rush with Ancients, although Ancients are so hard. Because this is, again, you're getting 20 points each, so that is 400 points of Ancients with these 20 there. You just don't get a lot. That's the equivalent of less than 1 Sacred with 20 Ancients. So Void Shards will get us there. So we'll get slightly over pulling all of these things. To be fair, I could pull 1 less Void Shard than normal, but you know what? We're not going to do that. So we got a Pepsi right here. Crack this puppy open here. Pepsi is not a sponsor, but they could be. Guys, let me know what kind of champions you get beforehand. And honestly, let me know what your beverage of choice is when you're pulling shards, because I'm kind of interested if other people do this as well. So, Pepsi will give me legendaries. One of these days, maybe Pepsi will actually give me some sponsorship money too. We can make this happen, Pepsi. Let's do it. So, all right, so we're going to pull 8 singles and then pop it off with the 10 pull and see how we do. And then we'll move over to the Sacreds. So let's get pulling. That is a Scrapper. Not particularly exciting. Interceptor, not particularly exciting. I mean, to be fair, the Void rares are better than regular rares in most cases, but, like Arbalister can actually hit pretty hard. But, she's good for Broadmaw. I'll actually squirrel her away to do Broadmaw fusions. I need to do that more often. Branch Lasar, not too bad. Would like some epics or legendaries, but this is not a 2x, so I guess I shouldn't be expecting too much. Draconis is actually pretty decent for the HP secret room. There's an HP rare secret room. Draconis is pretty good at it. Ox can do some damage, but damage dealing rares are not exciting for the most part. If it's not a Cold Heart, it's not a damage dealing rare for most people. All right, last one. And, I really shouldn't have expected much else other than all blue, but we're going to make a 10 pull. Let's get something interesting. Come on, Pepsi. Oop, there, okay. Speaking of Broadmaw fusions. But hey, I believe Rock Beast is also part of the Broadmaw fusion, as is Huntress. So, hey, I can fuse a Broadmaw, which would be great. I do still intend on doing the Champion Chase. I don't know with what shards, but we'll figure it out. I'm going to push back getting Lemonisi. I will have 3 of the Epics to be able to fuse for that as well. So we're already at, 1,500 points. I've got 1 Remnant Summon, and I should have a 2nd Remnant Summon by the time the Remnant Summons are up as well. So I should be able to do the Champion Chase without possibly pulling a shard too, which would be great. But we've got 7 Sacreds. I don't think I'm anywhere near Mercy on this account, so yeah, it will be what it is. But let's get pulling, see if we can get something kind of cool. Now, Lodric I like. I know that he gets a lot of hate, but the fact that he's got a pretty beefy shield on a 2-turn cooldown means he's actually fairly easy to make your shielder for the Scarab boss. The big problem he has is the Scarab boss shielder, you want him to be your fastest champion on the team mostly, and he is really hard to make super fast. But he's a very good progression champion. I got him really early on my main account, and I used him quite a while. He was in my clan boss team, and he was on my Scarab team for a long time. Bonekeeper, not even the tolerable shaman, not particularly exciting. Tamoa, kind of an odd epic champion. You've got the counterattack here, increased crit rate, increased crit damage, attacks all enemies with decreased attack, attacks one enemy, steals random buffs, and then has turn meter fill effects based on being on Shadowkin teams. Okay, for faction wars, not particularly great. You got a faction crypt speed aura, that's actually pretty nice, but there are better champions. Romero, okay-ish shielder, not particularly exciting. Come on, Polarium. Visionary, I'm trying to remember Visionary. No, it's Therask that empowers somebody else. That's right. So, yeah, she's okay. Decreased crit rate, decreased crit damage, increased crit rate, increased crit damage. Kind of what she's known for. Nothing really exciting. She does okay-ish damage. She's usable in Centranos, but not great, particularly because this is not a amazing ability, although turn meter fill is not bad either. And I guess on Centranos, it can help you clear a wave you might not have cleared otherwise because it's extra damage. So, okay. Yelena Garina, she's got a revive when she kills somebody. That actually makes her kind of interesting. She can do some decent damage. But come on, Polarium. 1 last shard, and a dream, and a Pepsi. Let's see if we can make this happen. I'm feeling yellow. I'm feeling yellow. That is not yellow. Ugh. I really hate Adriel. Adriel is not as good a healer as Mother Cybele in most cases. She gives you an okay-ish healing and reflect damage on a 3-turn cooldown when booked. It's not great. She has a decreased attack that's not even 100% and cannot be booked up unless this is critical, but you don't want to build it as critical because you want her to live. This aura is just not great. I mean, it's all battles, but it's only magic champions. Decreased accuracy. Yeah, she just does not do it for me. So, hey, that is shard pulling. So, that was really kind of uneventful, which is fine. Not every one of these is going to be a banger, but we got a bunch of stuff here to grab. Oh, that's right. I actually do have 1 bonus summon for you. Let me grab everything that's not energy here. So that anyone who is doing the summon pool here, this summon pool will not make it to the champion chase at the end of the week. It will finish late Friday night or late Thursday night into Friday. So this is not going to make it onto Friday for you to be able to do this during the champion chase. And Polarium has actually very intentionally done that, and they usually don't. So it's a little frustrating that they did that. Yeah, so you do have to pull these things sooner rather than later. So yeah, I might as well pull them on the video. Here, I earned this one through the Fire Knight tournament, and let's see if we can get something kind of cool. That is a Sepulchre Sentinel. That is not something cool. So, hey, you know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But hey, hopefully your shard pulls are doing better if you're pulling on this bonus event. Let me know down below. I would love to hear about it. Hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate you guys. You guys are one of the best communities in Raid Shadow Legends and are absolutely amazing. Good luck on your chase for Titus. And until the next video, I am Bront CatHerder.